We look so pretty. Okay, so we have our eyeshadow, our eyebrows, our eyeliner, mascara. We have the eyes pretty much done. So we don't have anything on our skin. Let's put our mask on. I'm using MAC. What? I know it's crazy. It's MAC, but this is called Match Master, and it's 5.0 for my skin. I'm pretty tan, but the cool thing about Match Master is I think they only have like 6 shades. That's it, and so that to me means that it's not going to look like a mask on your skin. It's since there are only 6 shades for all the colors of the rainbow that it's representing. It's going on really smooth and creamy. It has a little bit more of a sheer effect, but it will match the tone of your skin. So it's not going to look like you're wearing a mask. It's going to change to the color of your skin, which I think is really cool. And the texture is really good. It's like it almost turns into a powder set once it sets into your skin and it dries. It feels a little bit powdery. So my face tends to get a little bit oily and shiny at the end of the day, and especially under pageant lights, it's like really hot on stage and you're nervous and sweating and adrenaline's pumping, and so you want to do anything you can to reduce the shine. And to me, this is my favorite, but to each his own. So this is how I do it. I just do like 2 pumps on my finger, pump, pump. So it's basically a pea-sized amount. And I take my MAC brush, number 130, 187. They're really, I mean, we need to do something about this. Okay, so just dip it under my finger. Start with my cheeks because I have red cheeks and they're really embarrassing. And I know you may not be able to see them on camera, but they are. So with this brush, it's actually a really cool brush. Um, it's 2 brushes in one. If you use a lighter pressure, then um, you get less coverage because you see there's 2 levels of bristles. There's these long synthetic bristles, and then there's these short horsehair bristles underneath. So with light pressure, you're getting a really even, smooth, light finish. But if you're going for the pageant day look when you have to wear more makeup than normal, then you use a more intense pressure and that will get your skin access to the short bristles, which gives you a heavier coverage. So that's why I like this brush because it's 2 in 1. You get different looks with it, and it kind of, I don't know, it puts the makeup on really evenly. So I just used a tiny little pea-sized amount. If you were to put that pea-sized amount onto one of those sponge applicators that a lot of makeup artists use, it's a sponge. It's going to soak into that sponge applicator, and you're wasting like 70% of your makeup into that sponge, and it's not going on your face. And that is money down the drain, ma'am. And I don't like that. No one likes that. So here we are. So much nicer. Ah, no more redness. Love it. Okay, so cleaning off my finger here. Okay, so now next thing I do is I contour. I use this little contour brush. I got this at Target, Sonia Kashuk. And I have used quite a few contour colors, but basically you just want to get a dark powder that does not have any shimmer or shine in it. You cannot use a bronzer for this because it does not work. Um, this is by MAC. What? Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is called Dark. I've also used medium dark. That works for me too. You're using a small amount. I've had this for like over a year, and it's all there. So you just use a small amount, you don't use much, and you blend it. So just use a shade that's a couple darker. That's a couple. Whoa. Use a shade that's a couple of shades darker than your skin, without any shine or shimmer, and you're good to go. So I just brush a little bit in here, and I go around the perimeter of my face because you're contouring a little bit, and people have said that I have a large forehead, and now that I just said it, now you're looking at it. But I think this looks really nice on most people, especially in the pageant world. It looks very nice on stage to contour around your forehead. Also, I have these little cheekbones right here, as we all do. So I just put a little bit right there, Check out that fishy face. It helps. A little bit of contour. Ooh, yeah, check out those cheekbones. Oh. And then I put a little bit underneath my jawbone and down my neck. And if this is a pageant video, which this is, I mean, this is just kind of like pretty makeup video. I'll do a pageant video where you can see it a little bit more intense. But I also do a little bit on the inside of my nose. Shape that a little bit. And also notice I'm holding this at the end of the brush as well, so they are light strokes that are not harsh. And so then I get my big fluffy brush, and you get your blush. And this is how you blend them together, and I think it looks really pretty. This is called Sunbask. I like Peachy Keen too. It's by MAC. But I don't know, choose a shade that works for you. I tend to go for colors that are like a pinky peachy color because I feel like they look good on almost everyone. And I like colors that look good on anyone because I often get asked for me to do people's makeup. And so I try to stay universal. So anyway, I haven't been talking to you about my makeup. Big fluffy brush, Sonia Kashuk again. And now I'm just going around all of those areas that I just contoured with my blush. So I'm blending in all the contour areas with the blush. Go over the nose a little bit. And we're happy and we're good. Last thing I do is I set it with a little bit of blot powder. This is just translucent powder by MAC. And just kind of dab around, full face. Blend it all in, and we're happy. All right. So, we're looking good, we're feeling good. Oh my goodness, I am one attractive person. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now let's move on to lips.